had moved to California and just moved back home to Oklahoma, and we're living with his parents at the time, house sitting of all things. We were house sitting at a friend's house, and he had worked out. It was New Year's Eve. Had worked out at the gym and got an incredible headache, and he came home and said, I had to get off the treadmill, I had to stop. A couple hours later, he woke up and said, I really think we need to go to the ER, and he passed out and came right back to, and I got him into the truck, but I could tell that he really wasn't lucid. He wasn't rational. He didn't even want to put shoes on or shirt on, and it was icy outside. And I finally got him to the ER, and they knew immediately that he'd had an aneurysm, and it was leaking. And so he was in incredible pain. It was New Year's Eve, and for 4 days they looked all over the country to find a surgeon who would be willing to operate. He was 29 years old at the time, and everyone around locally or in the Midwest basically said it was inoperable, and they weren't willing to even give it a shot because it was right at the center of his brain.
I had no concept really what was going on. I just knew, man, I'm pretty messed up here.
They med-flighted him from Oklahoma City to San Francisco and had the surgery, which was about a 9.5-hour surgery. And every minute of it, you're just, sitting on the edge of your seat, anxiously waiting for word. And actually, the harder part came after his surgery. Even though the surgery was a success, he experienced some complications after the surgery where they thought he'd had a stroke. And so it was really a roller coaster ride for a month. And we were in San Francisco for a month in the neuro intensive care unit there. But I had his whole family there. I mean, they literally stopped their life to come and support. And my mom was there. We had friends here that stopped everything and flew out to be with us. And so that surrounding support team was huge. And I think his recovery, as well as me being able to walk through that challenging time together. He had to learn how to walk again. He had to learn how to talk again. His speech was greatly affected. He had to learn how to eat again, just the simple task of eating, because of where the aneurysm was in his brain affected all that.
Our friends and family are awesome to where they'd come around every day in a good way, seriously, and my pride never really got to me. It did afterwards though, whenever I went back out in the work field, and I used to be the coach in my prior job, and I was a head coach, leader. Hey guys, we need to do this, and we go visit people at hospitals, and then I was a patient to where they would come visit me, and that was hard because I didn't want to do that.
Before his aneurysm, we had been trying for a couple years to have a child, to start a family, and had been met with just a brick wall every step of the way, and had been dealing with infertility, unexplained infertility that the doctors really couldn't help us with. And so it's been 5 years in the making, and we are finally pregnant with our first child and due in April. And so we're 25 weeks today and expecting a baby girl named Josie in April, and couldn't be more thrilled about it.
I've learned to charge on is my motto in life, and to keep fighting.